You think letting your dog eat next to a water bowl or watch the window for hours is harmless? Think again. Recent studies show nearly 90% of dog owners are making this huge mistake, quietly harming their dog's happiness every single day. By the end of this video, you'll learn exactly what mistakes you're making and how to fix them easily. Let's begin. Mistake 1. The chew emergency. Your dog destroyed your couch again and you called them bad. But they weren't being destructive, they were self-medicating. Chewing releases endorphins that calm anxiety, relieve stress, and satisfy primal instincts. When you don't provide proper outlets, they find their own. Your furniture, shoes, baseboards aren't targets. They're available relief. Here's the problem. Most chew toys you buy are useless. Too hard, too small, no scent, no texture variation. They ignore those toys because they don't satisfy anything. Then they turn to electrical cords which can electrocute them, or couch foam which causes intestinal blockage requiring emergency surgery. They need appropriate outlets desperately, or they'll find dangerous ones. The fix: provide species-appropriate chew options immediately. Buy bully sticks, frozen Kongs filled with peanut butter, natural beef tendons, or soft rubber toys with texture. Rotate them weekly to maintain interest and novelty. Place one chew toy at every spot your dog loves to nap, making chewing easy and accessible always. Choose toys based on breed size, age, and jaw strength for safety. Avoid toys harder than their teeth which can cause fractures. Within days, furniture destruction stops completely. They ignore your belongings because proper outlets satisfy their needs. Anxiety decreases, dental health improves from safe chewing, and your home stays intact while they stay mentally healthy. Mistake 2. The slow poison plate. You pour kibble until the bowl looks full, and that's your measurement system. No scale, no cup, just vibes. But that extra handful every meal is killing them slowly. 2 pounds overweight on a small dog equals 20 pounds on a human. Your slightly chubby dog is clinically obese, and every extra pound destroys their organs. Excess fat doesn't just sit there. It releases inflammatory chemicals that attack joints, strain the heart, overload the liver, and trigger diabetes. Their pancreas works overtime producing insulin until it fails. Hips grind down to bone because cartilage can't support the weight. They pant constantly because their heart is drowning in fat deposits. Obesity steals 2 to 5 years of life. The fix: measure every single meal with a cup or digital scale starting today. Feed twice daily, same time, same exact amount based on their ideal weight, not current weight. No free feeding ever. Treats stay under 10% of total daily calories maximum. Use low-calorie options like carrots, green beans, or their own kibble as rewards. Stop guilt feeding or giving table scraps completely. Within 3 weeks, you'll see weight drop, energy increase, breathing improve. Within 3 months, joint pain decreases as pressure releases. Your dog moves freely again, plays longer, lives healthier. Measured meals prevent diabetes, heart disease, and add precious years. Mistake 3. The bathroom torture. Your dog waits 10 hours between bathroom breaks and you think that's normal. It's not. It's physical torture. Every hour they hold urine, pressure builds inside their bladder like a balloon ready to explode. The pain is constant, throbbing, unbearable, but they don't complain because survival instinct tells them to stay silent. Urine sitting in the bladder breeds bacteria that crawl into the kidneys, causing infections that turn into kidney disease. Chronic holding weakens bladder muscles permanently, leading to incontinence later. Your dog's whimpering at 3 a.m. isn't misbehavior, it's their bladder screaming for relief. The fix: add one midday bathroom break or hire a dog walker for 15 minutes. Install a doggy door or use indoor grass pads for long work days. For senior dogs, increase breaks to every 4 to 5 hours maximum. Within 3 days, accidents stop completely, whimpering disappears, and anxious pacing vanishes. Your dog's urine runs clearer, infections heal, and kidneys stop working overtime. One schedule change prevents kidney failure and adds 2 years to their life. This restores the dignity they've been silently begging for every single day. Mistake 4. The death bowl. You placed your dog's water bowl right next to their food bowl because it seemed convenient, but to your dog's DNA, that setup screams contamination. In the wild, water near a kill site meant bacteria, blood, and disease. Their brain still remembers, so instinct tells them danger. They hesitate, drink less, Walk away. Dehydration creeps in silently. Kidneys strain to filter toxins with less fluid. Joints stiffen without proper lubrication. Blood thickens, forcing the heart to pump harder. Over months, you're watching organ failure develop, and you blamed aging. This placement mistake is killing them one sip at a time. The fix: move the water bowl 6 feet away from food immediately. Place 2 or 3 bowls throughout your home near their bed, by the door, beside your chair. Switch to stainless steel or ceramic because plastic holds odors that repel drinking. Change water twice daily to keep it fresh and appealing. Add a pet fountain that circulates water, mimicking streams their instincts trust. Within 48 hours, your dog drinks double the amount. Energy skyrockets, coat becomes shinier, mysterious health issues disappear. One bowl relocation saves their kidneys and adds years. Mistake 5. The mental prison. Your dog sleeps 16 hours a day and you think they're relaxed. They're not relaxed, they're mentally dead. Dogs are designed to track, hunt, solve problems, and explore for hours daily. Your dog circles the same room 50 times and collapses because there's nothing left to do. That's shutdown, not peace. Boredom rewires brain chemistry. Dopamine drops, cortisol spikes, depression settles in like fog. Signs aren't obvious. Excessive licking until skin bleeds, chewing paws raw, staring at walls for 20 minutes, sudden aggression at small sounds. These aren't quirks, they're psychological breakdowns happening right now. The fix: give your dog 20 minutes of mental challenge daily. Hide treats around the house and let them hunt using their nose. Use puzzle feeders at mealtimes that make them work for food. Teach one new trick or command weekly to keep their brain engaged. Change your walking route regularly so they explore new scents and environments. Rotate toys every few days to maintain novelty and interest. Within 1 week, destructive behaviors vanish completely. Tail wagging returns, dull eyes spark with life again. Their brain is finally working, spirit restored, depression lifted. Mistake 6. The poison cloud. That lavender candle burning in your living room smells like heaven to you. To your dog, it's a chemical attack they can't escape. Dogs process scents 40 times stronger than humans. What's light fragrance to you is overwhelming assault to them. But the real danger isn't discomfort, it's toxicity. Essential oils like tea tree, eucalyptus, and peppermint contain compounds dogs cannot metabolize. They breathe it constantly. It coats their fur. They lick paws and ingest it. Slowly, daily, these oils damage liver cells and attack the nervous system. Symptoms appear unrelated. Random vomiting, leg tremors, sudden lethargy. You're searching for diseases when poison floats in your air. The fix: throw out every scented product tonight. Candles, plug-ins, air fresheners, scented floor cleaners, all gone. Replace with nothing or open windows for fresh air circulation. If you need fragrance, simmer lemon peels on the stove using natural methods only. Switch to unscented laundry detergent and cleaning products completely. Within 1 week, mysterious symptoms like vomiting and lethargy disappear entirely. Vet bills drop dramatically because you stopped poisoning their liver 24 hours daily. Their nose can finally breathe without chemical warfare. This simple purge adds 5 years to their life by protecting vital organs from daily toxin exposure. Mistake 7. The toxic floor. Your floors shine. Your house smells fresh. Everything looks spotless. But your dog is walking through a chemical minefield every single day. Most household cleaners leave invisible residue you'll never see or smell. But your dog steps in it, then licks their paws clean, ingesting poison with every grooming session. Their liver can't process phenols, ammonia, or synthetic fragrances. These chemicals accumulate, causing organ damage so slowly you'll never connect the dots. Symptoms seem random. Vomiting after cleaning day, constant paw licking, red irritated eyes, lethargy. You blame on weather. It's not random, it's toxicity slowly destroying them from the inside out daily. The fix: switch to enzyme-based or vinegar water cleaning solutions immediately. Mix equal parts white vinegar and water for mopping, add baking soda for tough stains. Ditch bleach, pine cleaners, and anything with synthetic fragrance completely. Mop once, then rinse with clean water to remove all residue. Stop using carpet powders, air fresheners, and scented floor products forever. Your dog breathes and walks at ground level where chemicals concentrate heaviest. Within 1 week, mysterious vomiting stops, paw licking decreases dramatically, and lethargy disappears. Their liver stops fighting daily toxin exposure. Clean doesn't require poison, it requires safe, simple ingredients that protect them. Mistake 8. The isolation breakdown. You leave for work. 8, 10, maybe 12 hours pass. You come home, feed them, maybe play for 20 minutes, then scroll your phone. You think they're fine because they're quiet. They're not fine, they're emotionally destroyed. Dogs are pack animals wired for constant social interaction. Isolation triggers the same brain response as physical pain. Cortisol floods their system, stress becomes chronic, immunity weakens, behavior changes. They chew furniture not from boredom but from panic. They bark at nothing because loneliness makes them hypervigilant. They pee inside not from spite but from anxiety-induced loss of bladder control. Depression in dogs looks like calmness. They stop greeting you excitedly, stop playing, stop showing emotion. You think they mellowed out. They gave up. The fix: give 20 minutes of fully engaged interaction daily minimum. Eye contact, active play, training sessions, or gentle massage with your complete attention. Not passive presence while watching TV, actual connection where they feel seen. Consider doggy daycare twice weekly, hire a midday dog walker, or ask a neighbor to visit. Leave interactive toys or frozen Kongs when you're gone. Play calming music or leave the TV on for background noise. Within days, destructive behaviors decrease significantly. Within weeks, they greet you with joy again. Play returns, eyes show life. Their spirit rebuilds because loneliness no longer kills them slowly every single day. Mistake 9. The biscuit addiction. That treat bag rattles and your dog comes running. Tail wagging, eyes bright, complete focus. So you give 1, then 2, then 5 throughout the day. It feels like love. It's actually poison disguised as affection. Most commercial treats are packed with salt, sugar, artificial colors, and meat byproducts that wouldn't pass human food standards. They're engineered to be addictive, triggering dopamine spikes that make your dog beg constantly. 10 treats daily can add 10 pounds yearly. That's joint disease, diabetes, fatty liver, pancreatitis, shortened lifespan. Worse, they start refusing regular food, holding out for treats. You've accidentally created food addiction that's destroying their health every single day without realizing it. The fix: cut treats to under 10% of daily calories immediately. Use single-ingredient freeze-dried meat, vegetables like carrots or green beans, or their own kibble as rewards. Stop giving treats for no reason or from guilt. Reserve them only for training or real achievements. Give praise, eye contact, petting, and play as primary rewards instead, because what your dog truly craves isn't the biscuit, it's your attention and approval. Within 2 weeks, begging decreases dramatically. Within a month, they return to eating regular meals enthusiastically. Weight drops, energy increases, and you've broken the addiction cycle that was slowly killing them with every treat. Mistake 20. The silent scream. You smell your dog's breath and think that's just normal dog smell. It's not normal, it's infection. By age 3, 80% of dogs have active dental disease. Gums bleed, teeth loosen, nerves expose, bacteria invade. But your dog keeps eating through blinding pain because hunger beats agony. Here's what you can't see. Bacteria from infected gums enter the bloodstream, travel to the heart, kidneys, and liver, causing organ damage completely unrelated to teeth. One rotten tooth can trigger heart valve infection or kidney failure months later. Signs you're missing: drooling excessively, chewing only on one side, dropping food, pawing at their mouth, refusing hard kibble. They're not picky. They're suffering in silence every single second. The fix: brush their teeth 3 times weekly minimum using dog-safe toothpaste only. Never use human toothpaste which contains xylitol that's toxic to dogs. Use vet-approved dental chews like greenies or raw carrots daily. Add water additives that fight bacteria if brushing is impossible. Schedule professional dental cleanings annually under anesthesia to remove tartar below the gum line. Check their mouth weekly for red gums, loose teeth, or bad odor. Within weeks, breath improves dramatically. Within months, gum inflammation decreases, pain disappears. Dental disease prevention isn't cosmetic, It's stopping systemic poison from spreading through their bloodstream and destroying vital organs daily. Mistake 11. The cold torture. Your house sits at 68 degrees. Feels perfect to you. To your dog, especially small breeds, seniors, or short-haired dogs, that's cold. Painfully cold. Dogs thrive at 75 to 80 degrees. At human comfort temperature, they're constantly fighting to maintain body heat, burning energy they need for other functions. Cold attacks joints first. Arthritis pain doubles in cool temperatures. Stiff movement, reluctance to walk, sleeping more than usual aren't age. They're cold-induced inflammation. Puppies can't regulate body temperature well. A few degrees too cold causes dangerous drops in core temperature. Your dog curls into a tight ball, hides under blankets, seeks sun patches. You think it's cute. They're desperately trying to survive your thermostat setting. The fix. Add heated pet beds with washable covers to their favorite sleeping spots. Use fleece jackets or sweaters during cold mornings and walks. Let them sleep in the warmest room of your house, not the basement or garage. Place warm blankets everywhere they rest so they can burrow for warmth. Check floor temperature regularly because tile and hardwood are brutal in winter. Consider raising the thermostat 2 to 3 degrees or use space heaters in rooms they frequent. Within days, you'll notice they uncurl from tight balls, move more freely without stiffness, and sleep more peacefully. Joint pain decreases, energy returns, and they stop shivering through your comfort temperature. Warmth isn't luxury, it's survival. Mistake 12. The silent killer collar. Your dog wears the same collar 24/7 and you never take it off. That's slowly strangling them. Constant collar pressure damages the thyroid gland in their neck, disrupts lymphatic drainage, and causes trachea inflammation. Worse, collars create matting and hair loss underneath that hides skin infections you can't see. Tags jingle constantly, disrupting their sleep and spiking stress hormones. During play, other dogs can catch their jaw in the collar, causing panic and injury. At night, collars can snag on crate bars or furniture, leading to choking deaths that happen in seconds. Your dog can't tell you it hurts. They just suffer the constant pressure strangling their throat slowly every single day. The fix. Remove the collar every single night before bed, and anytime they're safely inside your home. Check their neck daily for hair loss, redness, or skin irritation underneath. Switch to breakaway safety collars that release under pressure to prevent choking accidents. Use martingale or harnesses for walks instead of neck collars to avoid trachea damage. Keep ID tags updated, but consider microchipping as primary identification. Clean the collar weekly, because bacteria and dirt accumulate rapidly. Within days, you'll notice your dog sleeping more peacefully without constant jingling. Neck fur grows back, skin heals, and that chronic cough from trachea irritation finally disappears completely. Mistake 13. The vaccination overdose. Your vet recommends annual vaccinations, so you do it every year without question. But here's the truth. Over-vaccination is destroying your dog's immune system. Most core vaccines provide immunity for 5 to 7 years, not 1 year. Unnecessary boosters overload their system with adjuvants and preservatives that trigger autoimmune diseases, allergic reactions, and injection site tumors. Small dogs suffer worst because they receive the same vaccine dose as a Great Dane, flooding their tiny bodies with excessive antigens. Symptoms appear unrelated. Chronic ear infections, skin allergies, digestive issues, aggressive behavior changes. You're searching for causes when over-vaccination is systematically breaking down their immune response with every unnecessary needle. The fix. Request titer testing before any booster shot to measure existing antibody levels. Titers show if your dog still has immunity, eliminating unnecessary vaccines completely. Space out vaccines by at least 3 to 4 weeks if multiple are needed. Never give them all at once. Avoid combination vaccines. Give individual shots to identify any adverse reactions. For senior dogs over 10 years, discuss stopping non-essential vaccines entirely with your vet. Within months of reducing vaccine frequency, chronic allergies improve dramatically. Skin clears up, ear infections stop, and autoimmune symptoms decrease. You're not being irresponsible, you're protecting their immune system from medical overload. Mistake 14. The exercise extremes. You either over-exercise your dog until they collapse or under-exercise them into obesity. Both extremes are deadly. Over-exercising, especially in heat, causes heat stroke, joint damage, and cardiac. Stress. Pushing through exhaustion tears ligaments, damages growth plates in puppies, and causes exercise-induced collapse in certain breeds. Under-exercising leads to obesity, muscle atrophy, behavioral issues, and cardiovascular decline. A bored dog with pent-up energy destroys your home and develops anxiety disorders. You're either killing them with too much intensity or too little movement. There's no balance, just chaos swinging between extremes that both destroy their health in different ways, but with equally deadly outcomes. The fix: tailor exercise to your dog's age, breed, and health status specifically. Puppies need 5 minutes per month of age, twice daily maximum to protect growing joints. Adult dogs need 30 to 60 minutes based on breed energy levels. Seniors need gentle movement, not intense runs. Watch for exhaustion signs: excessive panting, lagging behind, lying down mid-walk. Exercise during cool morning or evening hours, never midday heat. Provide water breaks every 15 minutes during activity. Mix mental stimulation with physical exercise for complete wellness. Within 1 week, you'll find the perfect balance where your dog is tired but not exhausted, calm but not destructive, healthy but not injured. Mistake 15. The crate prison. You crate your dog 10 to 12 hours daily and think it's fine because dogs love dens. They don't love prison. Crates should be temporary safe spaces, not all-day confinement. Extended crating causes muscle atrophy from lack of movement, joint stiffness from inability to stretch, and psychological damage from isolation. Dogs forced to soil their crate develop severe anxiety because they're violating their instinct to keep their den clean. They can't turn around comfortably, can't play, can't look out windows. That's not a den, that's a cage causing depression. Learned helplessness sets in. They stop trying to communicate needs because nobody responds. They shut down emotionally, which you mistake for being well-behaved, when it's actually psychological breakdown. The fix: limit crating to 4 hours maximum for adult dogs, 2 hours for puppies. Hire a midday dog walker or use doggy daycare for long work days. Create a dog-proofed room with baby gates instead of crates for longer periods. Ensure the crate is large enough for them to stand fully, turn around easily, and stretch completely. Add comfortable bedding and safe toys inside. Never use the crate as punishment. Leave the door open when home so they choose to enter freely. Within days, anxiety decreases because they're not imprisoned all day. Muscles strengthen, joints move freely, and their spirit returns because confinement no longer defines their entire existence. Mistake 16. The name confusion. You use your dog's name for everything. Calling them, scolding them, talking about them to others. Their name has lost all meaning. When you yell their name in anger, they associate it with punishment and stop responding. When you use it constantly in conversation, it becomes background noise they tune out. When you call Max, Max, Max in desperation, they've learned ignoring you has no consequence. That's not disobedience, that's name deafness you created. Their recall fails in emergencies because their name triggers nothing. They hear it 100 times daily for random reasons, so it signals nothing important. You've accidentally taught them their name is meaningless white noise. The fix: reserve your dog's name exclusively for positive interactions and commands only. Never say their name when scolding. Use no or stop instead. Don't repeat their name multiple times. Say it once and wait for attention. Pair their name with high-value treats for 1 week to rebuild positive association. When they look at you after hearing their name, immediately reward with praise or treats. Use come or here for recall commands, not just their name alone. Stop using their name in casual conversations when they're nearby. Within 2 weeks, response to their name improves dramatically. Recall becomes reliable, attention is instant because their name finally means something valuable again. Mistake 17. The window watcher syndrome. Your dog stares out the window for hours, barking at every passerby. You think they enjoy watching. They're actually in a constant state of territorial stress. Every person, dog, or car triggers their guard instinct without resolution. They can't chase, can't protect, can't do anything except watch threats pass endlessly. This creates chronic frustration and anxiety. Cortisol levels spike every single time, never returning to baseline. Reactive barking becomes obsessive. Barrier frustration intensifies and they develop aggression toward things outside they can't control. You've accidentally created a stress loop that runs all day. Their nervous system never rests, always on high alert, slowly burning out from manufactured threats they can't address. The fix: block window access using curtains, frosted film, or furniture placement immediately. This isn't punishment, it's stress reduction for their mental health. Redirect their energy to appropriate outlets like puzzle toys or training sessions. Teach a quiet command and reward silence heavily. Only allow window watching during supervised calm periods when you can interrupt reactive behaviors. Create a designated relaxation spot away from windows where they feel safe. Play calming music to mask outside noises that trigger alertness. Within days, barking decreases by 70%. Within weeks, anxiety melts away, sleep improves, and aggression toward outside stimuli disappears because you've removed the source of their chronic territorial stress. Mistake 18. The seasonal neglect. Winter comes and you reduce walks because it's cold outside. You think they don't need exercise in winter. Wrong. Their energy doesn't disappear with warm weather. Reduced activity causes rapid weight gain, joint stiffness, behavioral problems, and depression. Boredom intensifies because there's less stimulation. They're stuck inside with pent-up energy and nowhere to release it. Spring arrives and suddenly you increase exercise dramatically after months of inactivity. That shock to their system causes injuries, torn ACLs, pulled muscles, exhausted hearts, not conditioned for sudden activity. You're creating a dangerous cycle of neglect, then overcompensation that damages their body and mind equally throughout the year's changing seasons. The fix: maintain consistent year-round exercise regardless of weather conditions. In winter, use dog coats and booties for warmth and paw protection. Shorten walk duration, but increase frequency to 4 15-minute walks instead of 2 30-minute ones. Add indoor activities: hide and seek, tug games, treadmill training, or swimming at indoor facilities. In summer, walk during cool morning and evening hours only. Avoid hot pavement that burns paws. Keep activity levels steady across all seasons so their body stays conditioned and metabolism remains balanced. Within 1 month of consistency, weight stabilizes, behavior improves, and injury risks plummet because their fitness level stays constant instead of fluctuating wildly with weather changes. Mistake 19. The ignored senior. Your dog reaches 8 to 10 years old, slows down, and you think that's just aging. So you reduce vet visits, stop preventive care, accept pain as normal. That's not aging acceptance, that's medical neglect. Senior dogs need more veterinary attention, not less. They develop arthritis, kidney disease, heart problems, cancer, all treatable if caught early. But you wait until they collapse before seeking help. Pain medications exist that restore mobility. Special diets support failing organs. Regular blood work catches disease before it's fatal. Instead, you let them suffer daily because you normalize their deterioration. Those stares they avoid, that food they refuse, that sleep all day aren't age. They're symptoms you're ignoring until it's too late. The fix: schedule senior wellness exams every 6 months instead of annually starting at age 7. Request full blood panels, urinalysis, and blood pressure checks to catch organ decline early. Start joint supplements like glucosamine before arthritis becomes severe. Discuss pain management if you notice any mobility changes. Switch to senior-specific food formulated for aging bodies. Add ramps or steps to eliminate painful jumping. Raise food bowls to reduce strain. Keep their mind active with gentle training and puzzle toys. Within weeks of proper senior care, you'll see energy return, pain decrease, and quality of life improve dramatically because you're treating age-related issues instead of accepting preventable suffering. So here's my question for you. Which of these 19 deadly mistakes are you making right now without even realizing it? Drop a comment below and tell me which one hit you the hardest. Your honesty could save another dog's life today. Because the moment you stop making these mistakes, you're not just fixing problems, you're giving your dog the healthy, pain-free life their loyalty has always deserved.